day of winter meetings. Matt, did you get any sleep? How's the week been treating you?
Not a whole lot of sleep here at the winter meetings. Yeah, it's so far so good. Obviously, we made one acquisition, and we're working the phones right now and seeing if we can do more. I think the focus is on the outfield, on the lineup. Like as Cash has discussed, trying to get a little bit more left-handed, adding a little thump to the lineup, making it more balanced. So right now, that's kind of where our focus is at.
Can you kind of take us through how that Verdugo acquisition happened?
Yeah, I mean, it's no deal happens, over the course of a day or two. This is something that we've talked about last offseason as we were, again, focusing on left-handed outfielders in particular. Discussed again at the deadline, doing our homework on the makeup, how he would fit in New York. And then, over the last few weeks, continue the dialogue. Obviously, they have a new GM, new regime over there. So some different names have come up, and we're finally able to get to a place where I think both sides, felt good about the deal. And for us, I think, we get an in-your-prime, left-handed corner outfielder, good defense, gives balance to the lineup, a guy that really likes to compete at the end of the day. And I think that's something that we obviously were looking for. When the lights come on, he wants to perform. Played 140 games 3 years in a row, so he wants to post, he's going to show up every single day. A guy that we're really happy to bring into the fold.
Lost a couple pitchers in that deal, one of which was Greg Weissert. We saw him a few times in the majors this season. He had great numbers in the minors, but seemed to struggle to find his way in the majors. Ton of a potential, though, out of Weissert. Why do you think it didn't translate last year?
Fordham guy, too, homegrown. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more time. I've been there before, too, where you're on the up and down train. You're between Scranton and the big leagues. It's tough, both physically and mentally. I think he's a guy that has all of the necessary skills, and if he gets a little runway to have some success, I think he's got a chance to stick and pitch well for them. After
the Verdugo deal last night, a lot of buzz about Juan Soto as well. Take us inside that room. What's the stress level at right now?
Right now, I think it's pretty calm. Again, like I mentioned, we're trying to make this team better in any way we possibly can. And he's definitely the type of player that we're looking for, and we'll see, if there's a match between the sides. But, right now we are just hyper-focused, like I said, on making the outfield better. And then at some point, hopefully trying to make some pitching acquisitions if we can do that as well.
Yesterday, I had Tim Naring on just a short while ago. I spoke to Damon Oppenheimer. They both mentioned Spencer Jones, obviously a first-round pick. You guys have high hopes for him. But I'll ask you what I asked then. Who's an under-the-radar prospect that you have your eye on?
That's a very good question. So, I'll give you one pitcher and one position player. Does that
Love
work?
it, yes.
All right, perfect. So I think the position player that I think is kind of under the radar that broke out a little bit this year, but I think will really get on the prospect radar next year is Ben Rice. Dartmouth guy, really, obviously highly intelligent, has hit everywhere he's been in the minor leagues, and continues to develop on the catching side. Aaron Gershenfeld, who's our director of defense, has done a fantastic job with him. I think he's really helped develop a lot of the catching depth that we have in the organization, so I think we're very excited for him and see what happens in 2024. And then, someone that doesn't get a lot of pub, I feel like, is Brock Selvage on the pitching side. We have a lot of pitching depth, and Sam Breen and his crew have done a fantastic job. But it's a lefty with low to mid-90s fastball, really good cutter, good slider. Tweaked some delivery mechanics last year, and I think took the next step forward, and we're excited to hopefully continue that throughout this season.
What's been the biggest difference you've seen since Sam Breen has come into the fold?
Organization, focus on the stuff of pitchers, getting their deliveries right. He just brings that, to me, the complete package. I think he looks at it from such a complete way of how do we make players better, how are we focused on the right things, and he just does a great job.
Matt, I know you need to get back up to the suite, so I'll let you go live that sweet life. Thanks for joining us.